You think you know Australia? Land of kangaroos, koalas, and stunning beaches, right? Well, yeah, but its story is way wilder than you imagine. It's a tale of ancient continents, brutal prisons, and a gold rush that turned the world upside down. So how did this isolated landmass become the nation we know today? Let's take a trip back in time. For starters, Australia is old, like really old. The land itself broke away from the supercontinent Gondwana millions of years ago, which is why it has such unique wildlife. But human history, that began at least 65,000 years ago, when the ancestors of today's indigenous Australians arrived, creating the oldest living cultures on Earth. They spread across the entire continent, developing complex societies, art, and a deep spiritual connection to the land. For tens of thousands of years, this was their world, a continent of nations. Then, in 1770, a British guy named Captain James Cook sailed by, mapped the eastern coast, and claimed it for Britain, naming it New South Wales. And what did Britain do with this newfound land? They turned it into a gigantic open-air prison, seriously. Starting in 1788 with the First Fleet, they sent ships packed with convicts to a place called Sydney Cove. Life was brutal. It was a punishment colony, a place to dump their undesirables thousands of miles away. This penal colony past is a dark but absolutely crucial part of Australia's origin story. So, how did it go from a prison to a proper country? 2 words, gold rush. In 1851, gold was discovered in Victoria, and everything changed. Suddenly, people weren't being forced to go to Australia. They were desperate to get there. Hundreds of thousands of fortune seekers flooded in from all over the world. From China, from America, from all over Europe. This massive wave of immigration completely transformed the colonies. Cities like Melbourne and Sydney exploded in size and wealth, and the population boomed. This multicultural, ambitious energy laid the foundation for a new national identity. It was no longer just a British outpost, it was becoming something new. So how's it going now? On January 1st, 1901, the separate colonies united to become one nation, the Commonwealth of Australia. Today it's a vibrant, multicultural, and prosperous country, but it's not without its challenges. The nation is still grappling with its colonial past, particularly its relationship with Indigenous Australians and the ongoing journey towards reconciliation. It faces modern issues like climate change impacting its incredible natural wonders like the Great Barrier Reef. So from an ancient land of the Dreamtime, to a brutal penal colony, to a gold-crazed frontier, Australia's story is one of constant reinvention. It's a place that's beautiful, complicated, and still writing its next chapter.